Hey everybody and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. As in the last episode, we finally defeated Masamune and we retrieved the legendary sword itself. However, it's probably not in the best of conditions, but it should not dissuade us from actually approaching Frog and hopefully getting him to join our party. Because God knows we could use his help. So come on, let's go back to the forest here. And let's see if, let's try and skip all this stuff. Usually if you hug the sides, and most of the time you can just escape, or at least evade battle the best you can, but sometimes it's not always the best, not the best, I don't know, it never goes accordingly to plan. That's what I'm trying to think here as I think of what I'm doing here for this episode. So we're going to see Frog, and well, you know, when you fight these guys, if you attack the snake, he's going to kill the frogs, and it's a mighty edible frog. Just to let you know. But man, it's been a long time since I've last touched Chrono Trigger. I mean, I got pretty lucky when it came to that Masamune fight. Because usually that is such a pain in the butt battle, but somehow it just worked out. He's just a freaking powerful guy. But anyways, we have come back here. And we got the hero badge for one thing. So you met the lad, but there is not a thing I can do against the Fiend Lord. To fight him would require the legendary Masamune, which is, no, it matters little. Even if I had the blade. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I kept forgetting, because usually around this time, I always think, okay, we see Frog, then for some reason I'm thinking we're getting close to having to take on Magus, but that's definitely not the case. Because now we receive the hilt of the Masamune, now we have to assemble it. And once we assemble the sword, then we come back here and then we take on Magus, but that requires a trip through the way past in the prehistoric period. So that's what's going to be coming up here. Melchior, the arms dealer from Medina. I don't know, something's going on here, but we'll have to figure it out. So that pretty much means going back in time again. Something we're pretty well versed in. Shoot, they actually got me. I applaud your efforts, you stupid snakes. But as long as we attack the snake itself, it's going to kill the edible frogs. Yum yum, right? But yeah, that's right. I mean, this part of the game is kind of a blur to me at times. Because you go to the Middle Ages and then, usually I just keep thinking, okay, once you're there, then you're pretty much going to have to fight Magus pretty soon. But no, I keep forgetting you have to go back to the prehistoric ages in order to get the stone required to actually repair the Masamune. Then once you get that sword, then you go back to Frog. Then he says, you know what, you guys are pretty cool. You guys helped me out. I guess the least I could do is actually join your crummy party. And all that good stuff. But let's revel in the fact that Tata has just been disgraced. Oh, letting myself get all swept up when I should have been looking out for my boy. Well, from now on, I'll make sure both of our feet stay on the ground for his dear but departed mom's sake. His mom's. And I should not read. Listen to him. Who does he think he is, going around bragging to everyone he's raised a hero? Then the grandfather's not even that better also. Watch. Right now, he's my grandson. He won't let a little thing like this spell the end of his great deeds. He told me already his next goal is to become a legendary sea captain Bluebeard. Alright, well, good luck with that. Alright, well, I thought they were a lot harder on him than this. It's like, oh, shit. It's like, oh, I got a fake for his son. He's a big fat phony. Big fat phony. It's definitely not funny, dude. Anyhow, our next trip is to go back to the mountains here and go back in time to the present. Yeah, I keep forgetting about this part so much. Ugh, not bad. Ah, the roly-poly. Oh, it's a Findello. Findilo. Hmm. I like the roly-polies better. I like the name. But yeah, this part of the game, I don't know. It never really stuck with me that much. Anything having to do with the Middle Ages in this game kind of doesn't keep my attention because it's not my favorite time period of this game. I definitely like, what was it? It's after the prehistoric ages with the Kingdom of Zeal. Let's see, do you have anything to say? Usually you do, sometimes. It's like, what? Haven't seen, yeah, he's got nothing. I mean, I could take on that freaking guy over there, but he'd beat my ass. Definitely beat me down. But anyways, let's see here. To Medina Village, yes, that's right. We have to go back here, talk to Melchior, see just what the hell is going on here, and maybe he can actually repair our sword for us. These guys are pretty cool about what's going on. I mean, their cupboard is pretty much a time-traveling device at this point, and yet they're perfectly fine with that. I mean, even more so since they're like outcasts in the village because they don't mind humans. Oh, you're back. Come to see my the sword. It's the Masamune. How did you get this? Why is your name on that sword? Oh, I love this song music so much. Kind of happy that frickin' McGroove did this. It's a very long story. But this is a story you came to hear, is it not? Yes, tell us about the Masamune. Is there any way you can fix it? I could, were it possible for us to get our hands on some of the Dreamstone from which the sword was made. Dreamstone? No record of such a substance exists in my memory banks. It's nowhere to be found anymore. It was a glittering red stone, once valued even more than gold. Unfortunately, that was long, long ago. Longer even than you can imagine. That's really sad, just to think about that. Well, let's just say, I doubt you'll ever find any, but if you should, I'll be more than happy to repair the Masamune. Keep it with you until then. I mean, that's just depressing, really, if you think about it. It's like, you need a substance which is long gone, pretty much. It's just like, it's extinct at this point. That's what it might as well be. You think about that, it's just like, damn, that's a downer. Wow, I have a lot more money than I thought. What have I been doing? Panacea, don't care. Crimson Blade, let's see, can I upgrade anything else? While I'm here, I might as well check, right? Alright, well, that seems good. I don't know, there's just something weird about that. It's just like, yeah, you need a substance which has been long gone for so many millennia and stuff, and yet you'll never actually ever see it again. Alright, so let's see here. No, 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 not the market. I mean, if we wanted to start some fights, then we could definitely do that, but I don't know, I guess going back in time, to the end of time more specifically, and try and see if we can get any clues, perhaps. I mean, usually, let's see. Do you have anything to say now? Dreamstone? Yes, I remember that word. It's an incredibly ancient mineral, if I recall. Have you considered searching for some in the prehistoric era? And it's like, don't you get to the prehistoric area by accident. Oh, I remember doing that before, and that was a very bad idea. Alright, so Lean Square, no. This is where we want to go. 65 million BC. But I could only imagine what it would be like to actually just travel back in time like this. And oh my god, there's green people. Oh, they're pissed. Let's do a laser spin. I like that attack. It's just all techno-like and everything. I mean, I'm not sure why it would be techno-like, but it's just, you know, you have all the lights going everywhere and everything. And we got a pedal. Oh, jeez. What should we do, Chrono? Oh, I forgot about this. Forgot this was in the DS version. That's freaking badass. Got the whole anime sequences. Freaking awesome. And say hello to Isla. See, imagine if people were actually having this kind of struggle back then. I mean, impossible, but imagine that. It's like, what the fuck did I just see? And now we get a 32. Well, yeah. Goodness, she's tough. Yes, she is. Oh yeah, wrong button, duh. Freaking 16-bit glory. We need a 16-bit representation of what we just saw in the little anime sequence. But I forgot all about that in the DS version. God, it's been that long since I've actually picked this game up. Then there was like that additional bonus stuff that was included in the DS version, where you do like side missions and everything. This female is a severely agitated state. Do not piss her off. Oh my god. You strong. What name? Strong, good name. Me name. Me. Isla. I mean, that's a pretty cool name, right? Isla like strong man, so Isla like Chrono. Get away from her, Chrono. He's strong too. Isla like strong person. Man, woman, both like. Damn. And what the hell are you? Bunch of 10. I mean, how the hell would you respond to that kind of thing? You see a robot there, it's like, I don't know, wouldn't you be deathly afraid of such a thing? I mean, this is 65 million BC we're talking about here. It's like, I don't know, I think I'd be in shock if I saw just like a tin can moving around and everything. Be beyond shocked, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I don't know, for some reason the whole party that you go to, I hate the minigame that you have to do, where you have to do like a drinking contest with this lady. It's like the worst thing in my life. Now if you just stand still, you don't actually initiate the fight with them. This one you really can't help, so. And you really can't help fighting those 4 guys also, so it's like, oh crap. Really? So it's like a false sense of hope. It's like, yeah, I suckered you guys, but no, I think the game really knew exactly what they were doing. It's like, no, you're not bypassing this segment, I'm sorry. Do the trance attack. And oh, and so they die, kind of. Crescent Sprinter. But yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the little mini games we have to do at that party. One of my least favorite things to do. It's just like you have to bash on that button so many times, and it's just like, I don't know. I choke under pressure. What can I say? It's like you're trying to chug all the soup that they. Ah, damn it. Well, you know what? For two dinosaurs, they were pretty resilient. They lasted quite a bit. Yeah, that's why I have to do more for this. It's just freaking cut out as many fights as possible, just to save time. And let's not get into a fight with those guys. You know what? If they want to dance around the stone, they are more than welcome to do that. But let's take a look around here quickly and let's just see here. You uptight friend, I beat you up. And pretty much you just do this, restore a little bit of HP and MP, and nothing else of real value. The only main one you want to go to is the main hut. Otherwise, these guys are just, eh, they're just typical NPCs. Got something to say, but something you don't really want to hear. And this is the main meeting grounds, and let's see, Isla's hut is actually going to be right here, the chief's hut. In the next episode, we'll find out more about this unusual lady, Isla, and we will also get to celebrate and have a nice old drinking contest, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll do it anyways. Thank you everybody for watching, and sayonara.